Hey everybody! We're back with some more puzzles. I believe it's Puzzle Storm? No, Streak. That I like. Let's see. I can give a check. Captures push the pawn and they are not in time to stop. Let me increase the volume. There we go. That's nice. Okay. Probably just push, right? And then push. Take. We're good to go. Check. Mate. Check. Mate. Can't I take it either way? Is there a difference? Usually, if two options, there should be a difference, but they both look like checkmate. I'm actually very confused, but maybe they're both good. Who knows? Anyways, give a check, mate. Whoops. Hold on. Oh, I'll go here, obviously. Oh yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day. Jeez. It's awfully difficult to talk about things when you're stressing about chess. I thought when I would do this, I wouldn't be talking so much about the actual puzzles. I wasn't sure if people actually wanted my analysis when I'm not really that great. And that instead I would just talk about life or something. But, well, if I go here, I could pick up the rook for free. And if they block with the queen, I just pick it up. But I do have to be careful, because, say I pick up the queen, check, they take that as well. Am I okay with that? Or would I rather give a check? But then they could block, and that's unpleasant. But I can't take, because then they would just take here. Am I missing something? I think this is still okay. Yeah, so as I was saying, I was saying something. Yeah, I thought I would be talking about life or whatever, rather than going over the game play by play. And I still kind of want to. What? Son of a... I could have just taken and gone there. Ah, because I blundered this. Let's try again. But yeah. But yeah, I hope your guys' day is going well, or is going well. Hold on. Dude, I really can't focus. It's crazy. Alright, there we go. Oh my gosh. That was only puzzle 2, and I'm stressed out. This is horrible. Yeah, I was just gonna say something. Where do I go? I give a check? I'm white? Oh my gosh, I thought it was black. Oh man. Alright. I'm really struggling to make any moves. I give a check. That doesn't help. I could take the queen. They create their own queen. Then I give a check, take the bishop. What the heck? What was that for? Anyways. Surely we just take. Yeah, let's see. We go there. I can move there, and that looks good. I can go take this, and then I can go here. What a wonderful game. What the heck? If I go here, they can't block because then I take this with check. But if they don't block, they move up here, and then what? Feels like I'm just stuck at that point. My only other check is to give up the rook, but that doesn't seem smart. Seems very foolish, actually. Check. Or check. I don't see the move. Slightly, maybe more than slightly concerning. What the heck's wrong with me? I go here, they move up. I don't see any continuation. I can give the check. Doesn't really help at all. Is there any way I can pick up the bishop? I don't think so. Do I just go here and... No, because then I just lose the queen. I give a check. Check. That's mate. And if they go here instead... Check. And I pick up the bishop at least. Seems good enough. Alright, I'm gonna go here and pick up the rook. Seems like the play. I can promote. That's obviously the play. I got a block. Can't I take the bishop? What's stopping me from picking up the bishop? Yeah, that's just the good play. I give up my knight, but now I can do this, and then promote. This thing's hanging, so I can go check, or not check, but I take it, they recapture, I take this rook. We call that an overworked piece in the industry. Now this bishop's pinned, so we can give a check, and that's also mate. Take, take, no, that's not it. The knight can also take, along with the rook. Something else has to be the play. Yeah, that seems good. Alright. Now what? We can do this, as far as checks go. And if they move, it'd be check, and then we pick up the queen. If they don't move, they sacrifice the rook. Takes, takes. We win the exchange. And, I don't think that's enough, because we're... No, it's good. Oh, I take the queen first. There we go. Man, you know, I had this whole thing planned where I was going to talk about, you know, like life or whatever. Like today, I went to the curry kitchen at my in my city. There's this cool guy who organizes like this curry kitchen. Let's see. That's neat. Where I guess once a once a month. Once a month, people can. That looks good. Once a month, we can go out and not go out. Geez, we go to the curry kitchen and cook curry for the for people in need. Oh man, for people in need. Oh, of course that's right. Let's try one more. I was in the middle of the story. Cook curry, and we we go to a park in the afternoon and feed it to people who need it. I assume. It's not like we check their like bank statements or anything like that, but kind of an honor system. And there was a situation. Oh my gosh, it's mate. I cannot talk and chess at the same time. I'll have to remember that. Oh my gosh. I really can't talk and chess at the same time. It's this is embarrassing, honestly. But the point is, yeah, I went to the curry kitchen for this month, and there was kind of a situation where some of the people who were in line for getting the curry were trying to, like, they're allowed to bring home an extra, like, take home a thing of curry just to oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. And then I can go up here and then I give the check and then I slide back. You know what? I just need to talk, man. I apologize. This is horrible. I'm playing so badly. Oh my gosh. Wait, really? Wait. I'm confused. Okay. I win a bishop. I lose a rook. I win a rook. I lose a bishop. And I pick up this bishop at the end. What the heck? Okay. I guess I'll just talk and then I'll do this. It looks awfully familiar. That's a freebie in this industry. Frig. What was I talking about? Dude, I forget. I completely forgot. We were talking about curry in the soup kitchen. Son of a dude. My hands are on my face. I'm actually so ashamed right now. Okay, I'm gonna shut up, or I'm gonna stop playing, and I'm just gonna talk. We went to the soup kitchen, curry kitchen. We cooked curry. It was delicious. Went to the park. Some people, they're allowed to bring home an extra container of curry. Totally support that, right? Like, they need it. It supports them financially. The guy who organizes the event has plenty of money. He's doing a really good thing, in my opinion. I mean, like, how do you even contest that? But yeah, some people were trying to go in and get kind of like an extra thing of curry, and which is allowed. But then some people were showing up with their own containers so that they can bring home 2 things of curry, and the organizers were like, hey, you can't do that because, we're not going to have enough for everyone, which I'm completely sympathetic to, right? Like, that makes absolutely complete sense. What the heck? But what I was going to say is that at the same time, I couldn't help but, like, sympathize with the people who were I guess trying to get an extra thing of curry, because, like, let's face it, Um, I mean, like, I've never been in a situation, thankfully. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. But, like, if you're struggling, like, I could totally see myself or really anyone thinking to themselves, oh my god, dude. Thinking to themselves, like, hey, like, oh my gosh, I got to make ends meet, and, if you can bring back two instead of one, that would help, right? Um, but at the same time, I couldn't also understand why the organizers had to like tell them off for that because it is a bit unfair. And even at the end, there were some people who were showing up and they were unable to get even their first thing of curry. And like, of course, that's really unfortunate. Um, that was really unfortunate because like they deserve to be fed too. And okay, push. That's me. Okay, I gotta be careful, man. I can't trust my own chess skills. I think this is a good place to take a pause. Oh, never mind. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I was very sympathetic to that, but I mean, it had to be done because if if everyone tried to do that, we wouldn't have enough to feed everyone, and that's not okay. But at the same time, I couldn't bring myself to really, like there was no one. They weren't in the wrong for trying. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Why would you do that? Sorry, I'm busy trying to figure out what the heck I'm supposed to do here. Oh, and then I go here. Okay, that works. Man, the story was more interesting when I started. But I feel like I've lost the plot. Son of a. Wait a second, I can't. Hold on. I mean, it's got to be that. But don't I just lose my queen back? Do I just have to say this is a better position? Like, did I win anything? I want a pawn. All that for a pawn? I guess so. Screw me. What do I know? Not much. But you already knew that. Anyways, um, boom, check. We pick up the queen. Seems good enough to me. Yeah, I apologize. I really thought there was going to be a little more to the story. I can't go here because it gets taken. But I can go here, and then what do I do about that? Mysteries. Hmm, that is a mystery. Where do I go? Oh, be careful, be careful. That would be a blunder. I could. Come on, man. I promise you, I'm not like drunk or anything. I'm just playing poorly because I was talking. I guess. If I go here, check. Oh, you know what? The knight's hanging, so the knight can move back there. What's the play then? We take the bishop, of course. Okay. Elementary, my dear Watson. I can't believe that took me so many tries. Oh my gosh. What was wrong with me? The rook would take. Alright. we're 20 minutes in. I really need to redeem myself. I'm not stopping until 30 is not even that great, but I'm gonna get 30. All right. The doubters, prepare to be amazed. I'm gonna get 30 on this run, and you're all gonna think, "Oh my gosh, I thought this guy sucked. What the heck? I take the queen. Can't this guy promote? No, he can't." Very good. Okay. Let's take that. Isn't that just mate? It is mate. I can give a check. I can also just get this fork. No, the bishop would take it. What on earth? So I go here, and then I give the fork. And yeah, that looks good to me. Give the fork. Pick up the rook. Amazing. The things you can do when you don't distract yourself. Alright, I can either take the queen, or I can give a check. I really don't know which is better. Oh, but I can go back, pick up the knight. Seems good to me. Alright, give a check. They move up. We give checkmate with the pawn. The ultimate flex. You wish you can understand it. Okay. I can give a check. They move here. Give another check. Oh my gosh, give another check, and that is a mate. Let's go. I can give a check, and this rook hangs. Seems good to me. And the rook hangs. Okay. Ooh. Give a check. They have to move back. We go in for the kill. I did not see that coming, but you know what? It still works. I got to be a little better about calculating my moves out completely, rather than just playing off of instinct. If I go here, isn't the queen just trapped? Yes, she is. Alright. What on earth do we do here? I don't see a check other than this. But then the only other follow-up check is we lose the rook or we lose our knight. So I don't think that's the correct answer. Alternatively, I don't know, we can... I don't know, we go here? The bishop moves? Do we win? Do we gain anything off that? Check. Not check, but we take. That doesn't seem worth it. Anything else? Anything else? If we move either rook up here, let's say we move this rook up, they could take, or they can give a check, check, move the bishop away. That also seems fine. How am I getting stumped on puzzle number 15? That's embarrassing, to be honest. I can move my queen here, double attack, right? Can give a check. I can give a check this way, but it doesn't seem to really... You can create a queen versus two rooks situation, and I guess you would argue that the two rooks are stronger, which they probably are, but I feel like I'm missing something. We can give a check, or we can fork. They're going to move the bishop. Let's say they move the bishop here. If we capture, You would probably capture the bishop, double the pawns, capture the rook. You'd have a better pawn structure and 2 rooks against a queen. It's not the worst thing in the world. Is there anything better? Or are we just going to be content with that? If we go here, they take. That seems worse for them. We go here. I mean, I guess so. Son of a... Oh, of course. We threatened mate. Jeez, I'm so bad at this game. What the heck? What if they drop the rook back, though? Oh, we take the queen, of course. Oh my gosh. I'm actually so upset with myself. The doubters are going to have a field day with this guy. I'm messing it up. Alright, well, I assume that's enough of me crashing out. I'll see you guys next time. I'll do better.